Silent Hill TDS, what's up? Yeah, come on. I.O.W. Sports Network, late night edition. Let's go. Come on.
We about to raise the bar. Wild card mar. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Lisaga. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mar. We about to raise the bar. Wild card mar. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Lisaga. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mar. Hey. L Boogie with the hot flame, ashtray full of top names, little tree for your membrane. This the 9-hour time frame. I just snatched up a 6-pack, got my hands on a lid pack, whipping up a little batch of snacks. Yeah, man, I think I'm all set. Late night, can't sleep. Go ahead and just tap in. Better grab you a cold one, and we about to get some laps in. Wild card on the microphone, he'll hit you with a couple flurries. Y'all need to just strap in for some entertainment sports commentary. We about to raise the bar. Wild card bar. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Lisaga. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card bar. We about to raise the bar. Wild card bar. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Lisaga. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card bar. Hey. Wild card bar. Wild card bar. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card bar. Wild card bar. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card bar. Wild card bar. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card bar. Wild card bar. I.O.W. Late night sports. Hey.
Give me a second, let me light up real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, welcome to the I.O.W. Sports Late Night Hour Edition, hosted by Mr. Modelo himself. You already know the name by now. You know what I'm saying? Wild Card Mar. You already know the vibe. Pull up, let's go.
We about to raise the bar. Wild card bar.
Yeah. What's up? What is up, my people? What is up? Welcome to another episode of I.O.W. Sports Late Night Hour Edition with your boy Wildcard Mar, episode 261. Yes, we are here, and I thank you all for supporting the I.O.W. Sports Network movement. So come on in. Y'all know the deal. Always shout out to my player pimp, my brother from another mother. I call him 40 Water. Y'all call him Silent Hill TDS. That's my player pimp. You know what it is. Go follow him on Hitchhikers on YouTube. And while you're over there, come check us out. I.O.W. Sports on YouTube. We are there. I.O.W. Sports Network on YouTube. I.O.W. Sports Network on Instagram. I.O.W. Sports Network on Facebook. I.O.W. Sports 1 on Twitter. And of course, the I.O.W. Sports Late Night Owl Show is simulcast on the Let's Talk Sports YouTube channel. So if you checking us out on the Let's Talk Sports YouTube channel, please. I know you show love to Let's Talk Sports, but come on over to I.O.W. Sports Network YouTube channel, Facebook channel, Instagram. Come show us some love too, separately, you know. So we definitely appreciate all the love and support. So now that we got that out the way, y'all know the deal, man. Let's see who's in the building with us tonight. Let's see who's in the comments. Ryan, what's up? How you doing, my man? Yeah, let's do this. Yo, what's good? My man MJ is in the building. What's up? What's happening there? My man Double J. From the y'all know it. Y'all better get with it. Go on over to the Man Cave Sports Podcast on Facebook. They got the Facebook page just like we do on I.O.W. Sports. They got the Instagram 613 Faye Productions. They got the Instagram. They got the Twitter. So y'all make sure y'all go show this BMF movement, podcast BMF movement, to my homie Jay Jones, G Money, the Man K Sports Show. And then, of course, hey, don't forget my other player, partner, pimp, Melvin Wall and the crew and them over there at the Man Down Sports. Don't forget about them. You know, don't forget about them. Hey, we showing love everywhere. We showing love everywhere because, hey, y'all got to understand this podcast game, man. It's better to do it in numbers. What's up, Danny Ray? What's up, Danny Ray? Hey, man, Danny Ray, I got to shout you out, bro. I got to shout Danny Ray out because my man is a Bengals fan. He's holding it down for Cincinnati. He's an Ohio State fan. You know what I mean? He holding it down for Cincy. I ain't gonna hate on my man. My man, yeah. My man, he with it. He with the shits. He cool peoples, man. Got to know him in another Facebook group, the BWO, Great Wrestling page. Great Wrestling page. But no. Man, there's one thing that's been bothering me, y'all. And I gotta be honest. I think we need to have this conversation. So y'all know the deal. Y'all know what we do on the Wild Card Mars show. Man, it's time to pull up. I didn't already started drinking my Modelo. I'd already cracked it open. But hey, I got the tall boy tonight. So that means y'all know what that means. That means we got some serious shit to talk about. And I ain't gotta work tomorrow. So I had the Steve Harvey laugh on y'all. So y'all know what it is. Pull up. I already got my smoky smoke rolled up somewhere over here. I'm gonna get to that. Matter of fact, I mean, you know, we gonna talk and roll up at the same time. So while I talk, I'm gonna roll up, because we need to have serious conversation, y'all. We need to have serious conversation. Y'all know when we roll up and pull up, it's serious conversation time. Because this what we do. Let's Talk Sports YouTube channel. That's what we do on I.O.W. Sports. We keep it real. We keep it greasy. See, we ain't none of them Stephen A. Agenda driven. Nah, our opinions is based on what we see, what we hear. And we need to have this real conversation about Aaron Rodgers, y'all. Aaron Rodgers, we know. Aaron Rodgers, you are a great talent. We know how good you are. We know. You don't have to remind us. You don't have to give us hints. You don't have to give us clue. You don't have to buy a vowel, guess a number. We don't have to do no extra shit to understand how great Aaron Rodgers is. We know this. All right? I know it. You know it. Stevie Wonder can see how great he is. I mean, damn, there's people that ain't been born yet that will hear the name Aaron Rodgers. But here's my thing. Year in and year out, Aaron Rodgers gets closer to Brett Favre day by day. And what do I mean by that? What I mean by is that he will not just come up with a true, definite answer, a true, just be real with us. Just be real with us on exactly your plans. Because here's my thing. And here's my thing with Aaron Rodgers. Because you're starting to do what Brett Favre did. Leaving your team in limbo. Leaving your team in uncertainty. Which, let's be honest, I think Devontae Adams had mentioned that as in a reason why he left. I hope he ain't sending them eggplant pics. I ain't trying to see him. Yo, you wild, Jay. But here's the thing. So when you leave your team in limbo, like I said, Devontae Adams kind of mentioned to that a little bit. Was like, yo, I don't know the certainty of my quarterback. And so here's the deal with Aaron Rodgers. He sat on the bench when he was 22. He sat on the bench when he was 23. And he sat on the bench when he was 24. He didn't take over until he was 25. He is now 39 years old. So take those 3 years off. He's technically football body 36. All right? He sat on the bench for 3 years. He is technically football 36 years old. I know. I'm doing my own kind of math. I'm doing football math. Rock with me. Come on, rock with me. And so a 36-year-old guy that's been in the league for this long, seen a lot, done a lot, won a lot of regular season games, made a lot of appearances in the playoffs, won a Super Bowl. You know? Oh, yeah, that's another story for another time. But you look at a guy that, like I said, we're not going to doubt who you are. But this is what bothers me is when you get to this point in your career, stop leaving your team in limbo. Stop leaving your team in uncertainty. The reason why I'm saying that is because as a team, we need to know what we need to do. And this is what makes the Green Bay Packers different. They don't have an owner. They have a board. And they have a GM. But for the most part, my thing is if I'm a team, I'm not going to keep putting myself in this situation with this guy. I know how talented he is. I know. That's the thing. And that's why I think is so irritating with Aaron Rodgers, because he knows how good he is. He knows how valuable he is. Keyword, value. He knows how valuable he is. He plays the most important position on the NFL field, and he does it damn good. He knows how valuable he is. And so let's not forget, y'all, his cap hit's $50 million a year. He makes some good damn money. So, for you as an individual to hold your team hostage when you make that much money per year is allocated towards you, and you can't be certain. You can't give advance notice. You can't give anything. And see, this is starting to become one of my problems with Aaron Rodgers. I don't give a fuck how good you are. I know you are good. But come on, bro. You literally failed this year because you refused to get with your receivers. You refused. Won't do it. Only time you started building chemistry with them is training camp. And then you expect that chemistry to translate to preseason, which you don't play. You don't play preseason games, so you're not getting legit football practice in with them. And then you still, from what I've gathered, you're not doing the extra work with them like after practice, before practice. Let's run some routes. Let's catch these footballs while I throw it to you. Right, run your routes. You knew. Aaron Rodgers knew he was coming in with a new receiving core. Devontae Adams, gone. Randall Cobb, old and hurt. Begin the year with Sammy Watkins, hurt. Begin the year with Alan Lazard, hurt. So you had no choice but to rely on Romeo Doubs, Christian Watkins. Obviously, we saw Christian Watkins stumbled a little bit coming out the blocks, had some drop footballs. Romeo Doubs began to have some injury issues. So it wasn't until, Valdez-Scantling, gone. So you, Aaron Rodgers, knew See, this is how silly this is. See, this is what drives me crazy with some of these NFL motherfuckers. Keep it simple. You know there's things that's going to be different and needs to be, handled with some sort of care. Just like how Belichick knew that he was not going to have a Josh McDaniels. Maybe I should fill that offensive coordinator position. But if I do fill it, I'm not going to fill it with an incompetent Joe Judge who failed as a coach and coach special teams for you. I'm damn sure ain't going to fill it with an incompetent Matt Patricia who couldn't cut it as a head coach and can barely coach a damn defense. He's living off a whole career of what Malcolm Butler did in the Super Bowl that was based off of what Belichick did. He's living off that shit. Like, this is nuts. You can't sit here and expect to succeed just because you Aaron Rodgers. Come on, Aaron Rodgers. Christian Watkins, where'd he go? He went to what? North Dakota State? Romeo Dobbs went to Nevada. Okay, so reason why I bring that up is because I want y'all to see where I'm going. When's the last time don't get me wrong, North Dakota State's a good FCS school. They dominate in the FCS, but they not no FBS. They not no Alabama. They not no, hell, they not even Clemson. Hell, they not even Colorado. Hell, they ain't no UNC. They not a powerhouse. If they was to ever jump to the big level, they'd get their ass stomped. It's a difference in talent. So, hey, TK, hey, man, that's another show and another topic. But you're right. That coaching tree for Belichick, uprooted. Uprooted, burn it. Yeah, Jay, they in the FCS. That means they ain't with the Bamas and them. They look, North Dakota State, the big dogs in FCS. They ain't the big dogs in the FBS. So when you talk about Christian Washington coming from an FCS school, you talk about you talk about Romeo Dobbs coming from Nevada. You're not talking about guys that's been in big time situations like playing in the NFL. Rookies. And you don't take the time out to go get them up to speed, get your mojo with him going, don't get your connection. The wide receiver and the quarterback position should be the best mojo combination you got. Because a quarterback desperately needs a wide receiver. How the hell you think you get all them passing yards? I mean, you can get someone at running back and a tight end, but you want your wide receivers to get them yak yards, get them touchdowns, get them passing yards for you, get their stats going. And see, this is what another thing that I think not a lot of people are paying attention to. The quarterback is the most dependent person on the football field. Name another position that's more dependent than the quarterback. Let me break it down to you. Quarterback is depending on those 5 men in front of him on that front line, offensive line, to keep his ass clean and off the ground. Hell, they bring more than 5 rushers. That quarterback is still dependent on those 5 offensive linemen, and they're depending on a running back to pick up a block. They're dependent on those 5 guys in the running back to block for them, pass protect. They're dependent on the tight end to protect them. They're dependent on the tight end to catch the ball. They're dependent on the running back to catch the ball. Dependent on receivers to catch the ball. Dependency. Look at every aspect of every offensive play in the NFL. A quarterback is dependent on somebody else in every damn aspect, on every damn play, every damn game since the beginning of football. Dependent. It needs a lot to go right. And so
why would you not want to put your people in the right position? Build that chemistry with them helps you. See, but Aaron Rodgers wants to go on this whole Pat McAfee tour. All of a sudden, him and Pat McAfee is damn butt buddies, fishing buddies, go get hoes buddies, or whatever the hell they doing. And all of a sudden, he always giving exclusive interviews to Pat McAfee. Now, I ain't mad at it. I ain't hate it. If Aaron Rodgers came to I.O.W. and said, I'll be your exclusive athlete and you interview me, hey, come on. Let's get this money. I ain't mad at that. I'm just mad at the fact that he will not be as transparent about the situation as it is because it looks funny. Because one of the things he said on that last past Pat McAfee show, he wasn't clear, concise on what he wanted to do with his football career. But he did say, I do have something left in the tank, and under the right situation, I can win an MVP. Whoa, pimp. Whoa. You got enough MVPs. Aaron Rodgers, help me out. Help me out here. What does more MVPs do for you? TK, I'm getting there. TK. I'm getting there. I am getting there. You saying what I'm saying, and you beat me to it, but I'm getting there. You can't continue to keep with this same behavior. You just can't. You go on Pat McAfee show and you beat around the bush on your certainty or your future as a quarterback in the NFL, but you didn't hesitate when it says, yeah, I could win an MVP if the situation is right. Don't get me wrong, Aaron Rodgers, you're going to be a Hall of Famer. You gonna be a Hall of Famer. We know this. But now you just look like one old, aging, selfish son of a bitch. Now we talking about Aaron Rodgers, who y'all seen the reports. His own family don't fuck with his ass. They all think he an asshole. How the hell your whole family think you an asshole? The whole fam think you an asshole? Damn. Can't keep a relationship. How many engagements this man had? 2, 3? They all seem to fall apart. But you want to go on these self-righteous tours. Go drink the ayahuasca hallucination shit. Start hallucinating shit. Open up your mind. Free your mind, and the rest will follow. Well, you need to follow your ass to your receivers. Go get the jugs machine out the way and go throw some passes. You need to do that. You need to be committed. Because here's my thing. For the Green Bay Packers, for as bad as they played this year, they was on the cusp of making the playoffs. And let's be honest. Once you make the playoffs, you never know what can happen. I'm not saying that the Packers are going to do anything, but you never know. Because that's the Aaron Rodgers effect. When you got him as quarterback, you never know. But TK's comment, he brings up a real point. There's never been true accountability for his own shortcoming. You ain't won a Super Bowl since 2010. 2010. We are in 2023. You know what that means? There are 13-year-olds who've never seen you've had any type of success. At one point, y'all, do we stop sitting here and stop giving Aaron Rodgers a pass because of how talented he is? We know it. At one point, do us as sports fans be like, yeah, he talented. He good. The man can flick he can flick the rock. Yeah, we know this. We know all that. But why do you keep having these shortcomings in the playoffs? And majority of these playoff losses are at home. Ain't the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field supposed to have some historic advantage? Home field advantage, home cooking for the go Pack go. And so you are literally starting to look more and more like Brett Favre on his way out of Green Bay, like you are now. A distraction, and you can call it what it is. It's a distraction. Because this is going on literally the last, 3-4 years? End of the season. It's always some Aaron Rodgers versus Green Bay Packers drama. As the world turns in Green Bay, days of our Green Bay lives. You can name the damn sitcom what you want. Put a Green Bay on it. That's what the hell we get year in and year out after that season is done for the Green Bay Packers. This shit's annoying. This shit is fucking annoying. This is why we having this conversation. This is why I'm sipping my beer, rolling up, is because I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired of hearing the same shit with Aaron Rodgers year in and year out once he fails again. Just got outplayed by Jared Goff at the end of the season this year. Jimmy G went into your house, eliminated you. Year before that, who else was it? Oh, a 43-year-old Tom Brady. It don't matter. Name the quarterback. You don't even have to be an elite quarterback. I've been seeing Aaron Rodgers get outplayed in big moments in these playoff seasons the last few years, but it's never his fault. It's never his fault. For what reason? The Packers front office been afraid to check him because they ain't want to get on his bad side to keep him. And you know what, Jay? I agree with you. I think that's what they did. Well, there's no doubt in my mind. There's no doubt in your mind. There's no doubt in anybody's mind that they've been appeasing him because he's Aaron Rodgers. Couldn't have been me, dog. Couldn't have been me. Because me personally, this is how Wild Karma operates. You start acting like a pain in the ass. I don't care how good you are. I'll put up with it for a second, but the first moment I can find a way to get rid of the pain in my ass, I will get rid of that pain in my ass. Literally, if I was the GM of the Green Bay Packers, of course, Aaron Rodgers, I would put up with enough of it. But after the NFC Championship game that they lost to Tampa Bay, oh yeah, that'd have been your last year in Green Bay. Because that man showed his ass all season. Matter of fact, he's been showing his ass every ass off season. I do what I want. I'm gonna go sip this I.O.W hallucination shit, and I'm gonna act like I'm fresh and clean and clear. My conscience is clear. No, you still an asshole here. But if I'm a GM, I'm fielding offers. I'm looking at the end of the season. I'm looking at these teams. Yeah, you need a quarterback. Oh, you got a lot of draft picks. Oh, and you got money too. So you can absorb this contract. And I can get picks from you. Yeah. I know y'all motherfuckers need a quarterback. I got hella money. And I need some draft picks. What y'all willing to give me for Aaron Rodgers? You said what? You said 4 ones, a 3, a 4. Oh, and just for shits and giggles, you gonna give me a pass rush too? Hey, Aaron. Yeah, pack your shit. What you mean pack your shit? Pack your shit. That's what the fuck I mean. Pack it. But I would be shipping off Aaron Rodgers quick, fast, in a hurry. Because y'all know the deal. We got jobs. We regular folks. We ain't got the fortunate of being Aaron Rodgers or these rich mom. Haven't y'all been somewhere when there's been a person who they are good? They are good at what they do. But they either got a bad attitude, they selfish, they not a team player. What happens with them people? Oh, they wear out their welcome, and their performance no longer can save them because they attitude and they behavior is so toxic that it's the dark cloud that comes into the work area, and you feel it, you sense it. Everything's not the same when they around. And guess what? Guess what you got to do as a manager, as a general manager, as an owner? You got to feel this presence, and you be like, yo, this shit is not good for my work environment. You got to go. Yeah, I know what you done for us. I know what you did. I know how good you are. But you are not forever. I'm trying to have this be forever. We just got to have this conversation at one point as fans and as a team, an ownership, a general manager, a consensus with the Green Bay Packers. At one point, do you say enough is enough? Because the man's 39, 36 in football years for sitting 3 years on the bench behind Brett. But at some point, bro, you're not it no more. You're just not it. But I would literally think about it. 100% think about it. Here's another thing. Speaking of older quarterbacks, now we didn't have the whole conversation on TB12. We didn't have it. So now that we got one quarterback in AR12 and his thing, there still needs to be a future of TB12 that needs to get discussed. Now y'all heard me. Y'all done heard me a lot of times. Jay says, who's taking AR12 salary after he re-signed? Ooh. Boy. It'd be a I don't know. And that's what I'm saying. You got to have the money, the cap space. You got to have the draft picks to make that happen. It's not too many teams. It's not too many good teams that have the cap space and the draft capital to go get Aaron Rodgers. You're looking at teams like Houston. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Rodgers ain't gonna approve a trade to Houston, but still, it to me, there's just certain. To me, if you got a quarterback that's cheap and still is getting you the job done, like right now, I'll be honest, I would rather have Kirk Cousins on my football team than Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, I said it. I don't give a damn. Because first of all, I had Kirk Cousins and Aaron Rodgers on my fantasy team all season, and Kirk Cousins outperformed Aaron Rodgers the whole season. So if I could get good performance from a person like Kirk Cousins who costs less than Aaron Rodgers, what the fuck I need Aaron Rodgers for? No, seriously, let's think about this, y'all. If I can get a performance that is better than Aaron Rodgers, but not at the price of Aaron Rodgers, what the fuck do I need Aaron Rodgers for? I mean, am I not? Y'all let me know, because y'all keep it real with me. Am I not making sense right here? And so here's the thing with TB12. To go back to TB12. Y'all done heard me. I done had my take of the year. I think Tom Brady is going to go to San Francisco because it resembles Tampa Bay the year he went there and won a Super Bowl. Defense is in place. Weapons on offense. An offensive line that can keep him upright. That's why I think San Francisco is his next destination. There's no way he returns to Tampa. There's no way. Absolutely no way he returns to Tampa. I don't think he retires. I know a lot of people want him to retire. He had the early retirement last year. Look, can we all just be on one accord? I think everybody and their mama think Tom Brady should retire. Yeah, you should. Did y'all not see how he looked the other day? He looked like a 45-year-old playing football. He really did. See, it's easy to say last year, year before that, they won the Super Bowl. You be like, hey, he got some zip on the football. Still accurate. He might be able to, squeeze out a couple years or there. Maybe he might play the 45, 56, 47, how long he wants to. But here's the deal. That Tom Brady I saw the other day. Ooh. Y'all know that old saying when jokers a shell of themselves. You still may got the same physical features of that person, but the makeup ain't the same. Father Time started kicking that ass. But Tom Brady looked terribly old. Like Tom Brady's at the point where at the thought, just to think that a pass rush is coming, he's chucking the ball straight to the ground. Throwing it right at a receiver's feet. Now I got your receiver dancing like somebody's shooting at his feet. He just shot my pinky toe. But what else to me is what else is there to prove for Tom Brady? Got the championships, got some MVPs, got some Super Bowl MVPs. You may not be as rich as you should be, but trust me, you made your money. But what else is there left to prove for Tom Brady? As much as I think for sure that he's going to play one more year, and as much as I think for sure that he's going to go to San Francisco, and still, in the back of my mind, the first thing I still come to the conclusion is your ass should be sitting the fuck down. Sit down. What quarterback is good for you if absolutely everything needs to be perfect? No, literally, Tom Brady is at that age right now where everything has to be perfect. Can't have any injuries on the line. Oh yeah, you right, Jay. I forgot. He got a lot of money waiting for him at Fox too. 300-something million over 10, 11, 12, 13 years. He got a lot of money waiting for him. But there was absolutely the play of Tom Brady on Monday was just ugh. It was disgusting. I never seen Tom Brady play like that. He was dirting footballs, coming up short on passes, not in sync with his receivers. I don't care what y'all say. I know when I see a Tom Brady that's ready to ball out. This ain't it. This ain't it. Because teams wasn't perfect for a time. Offensive line had injuries all season. Guess what? Tom was chucking and ducking. As soon as that pass from get within 2 feet of him, oh shit, fuck it. Fuck it. He was dirting it. Just not in sync this year with no receiver. I know, I get it, y'all. Injuries on the offensive line. Injuries at the wide receiver position. Okay. Name a quarterback who doesn't have to deal with that. I'll wait. The difference is between those other quarterbacks that have the same issues as Tom Brady is the fact that what? They're not as old. They're able to move. See, there's an escapability when you can, have mobility. That's that factor you got to take in. When you got the chance to get yourself out of sticky situations because your pass rush failed, you got the feet to get out of it. That's not with Tom Brady. His pass rush fails, he's either going down or he's chucking and ducking. That was him on Monday night. Pass rush got too close. When's the last time y'all see Tom Brady do some shit like that? But the only reason why I say that he is going to San Francisco is because it literally has the same ingredients as it did in Tampa the first year he went. Weapons on offense, offensive line, defense. He damn near has the perfect football team. So that's why he will not be retiring. He will be playing somewhere. My pick is San Francisco. I know my man Matthew Smith comes in here every now and then. He thinks the Jets might be a good spot. I think that'd be a good spot. But there's no way he comes back to Tampa Bay. Jay saying Vegas is the problem. There's 2 out of those 3 things that Tom Brady needs that is missing from the Vegas Raiders. He got weapons on offense, obviously. Devontae, Josh Jacobs, Renfro, Waller. Got the weapons. No offensive line, though. That offensive line is average at best on good days. So you can't check that off yet. Oh, let's look at your defense. Yeah, them motherfuckers give up a lot of points. They be spreading them cheeks. Yeah, they basura. They trash. I can see the connection of linking up with Josh McDaniels again. I get it. I just personally don't see it because you're talking about literally 2 out of the 3 ingredients that Brady absolutely needs for him to succeed. Like literally, he needs all those ingredients to succeed. Needs the weapons, needs the perfect offensive line, needs the defense. Until he can find a team that can provide him all 3 of those factors, there's no way he'll be playing for that team. We'll see what happens though. But don't be surprised when y'all hear that he ain't going to retire, because I don't think he does. I think he stays for a little bit. Maybe sticks around 1 more year. And plus, let's think about it. Telling you, he ain't gonna play for a team that's not in contention for Super Bowl. So that's another check mark. He ain't gonna be playing for no team that's rebuilding. He ain't gonna be playing for no team whose Super Bowl window was closing or closed. He gonna play for a team like a San Francisco. Hell, what if Vikings might get daring and trade Kirk Cousins and get Tom Brady? I don't think that'll happen. So don't quote me on that, y'all. I'm just throwing shit out there. I'm just being real. You just got to look at certain teams in this playoffs right now with playoff rosters who might have a need or a slight upgrade at quarterback. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I saw an article, y'all. This is crazy. So a kid in Florida was supposed to get recruited. Well, he did get recruited. He got recruited by University of Florida. I'm pulling up his name right now. He was a commit. So here it is. Florida quarterback recruit Jaden Rashada requested a release from his national letter of intent Tuesday night after a 13 hold on. A 13, a 1 and a 3 $1 million name, image, and likeness deal fell through, according to reports. Rashada's future had been in doubt since he failed to enroll at Florida last week, sending signals that something was amiss. He flipped his commitment from Miami to Florida in mid-November and formally signed with the Gators on December 21st. But his arrival in Gainesville, Florida, was contingent on a 4-year, $13 million name, image, and likeness deal he signed with the Gator Collective. A person familiar with the situation told the Associated Press on condition of amnesty. The Gator Collective is an independent fundraising arm that disperses money to student athletes in all sports. The financial backing fell through. However, the Gator Collective terminated the binding agreement and left Florida coach Bill Napier to scramble to try to get Rashada to campus. Woo! About to digest there. I think the only thing I'm really trying to digest is a 4-year, $13 million name, image, and likeness deal. See what I'm telling y'all? See what I'm telling y'all about this money and why players should not rush to get out of college? So think about this real quick. So it's a 4-year deal, $13 million. So he can make roughly around what? $3.25 million each year while he's in school. And I don't know about y'all. But I know when I was back in college and I had $13 million a year. All the trouble your boy would have got into. What? But besides the trouble I would have got into, let's be honest about the situation. What am I in the rush to go to the NFL for? I get to live the college lifestyle. Y'all know how that lifestyle is. You know, party until the sun come up, go to class in a couple of hours on 2 hours of sleep, still smelling like natty ice in Boone's Farm. You know, in college, you broke. You ain't got no money to get no liquor. But if I got $3.25 million, where's the Cristal? Where's the Ace of Spades? We drinking Ciroc, baby. Ciroc on the rocks. So this is proof to me on my take that I said if I was a pro scout, or I'm sorry, if I was an amateur, I was a high draft prospect for the NFL, what's the rush for me to go play NFL ball? I'm making money. And this ain't sneeze money. Achoo. No, this is oh, bitch, you sneeze, wipe your nose with a stack. That's what type of money this is. Wipe away your blues with that stack, baby. You're not looking too well. You talking about money, and we got to remember, we talking about the kids that more times than not are not coming from well-funded, wealthy in money, dealing with crime, violence, drugs, alcohol, and all other kind of distractions, gangs that can easily distract you or take your life or put you in jail. So these kids are not coming from financial literacy houses or environments. So imagine you got your family waiting on you to make it to the league in 4 years or 3 years, when you can just go ahead and be that high prospect, make this name, image, and likeness deal, and elevate your fam. Already. 18, 19 years old, you just elevated your fam. And I'm not saying that that's right to put that type of burden on these young kids. I'm just saying this is the reality of kids that come from these situations where, hell, I don't know if I can wait 3 years, 4 years. That's why you saw before name, image, and likeness. That's why you saw all those kids being, suspended for taking improper benefits. They broke. They family broke. Eviction notice on the front door. All they got to do is go to a booster down the street. Hey, Jalen, I like the way you scored them touchdowns, boy. Yeah, yes, sir, Mr. Benson. I heard you were a good booster to the athletic program and you donate a lot. Hey, man, my mama, man, got the eviction notice on the apartment, man. I need some help. Oh, well, Jalen, don't worry about it. See, that's how it was before name, image, and likeness. Now the boy done got in trouble when he's just really trying to take care of a situation. Now that you got name, image, and likeness, Jalen good. Now he take care of the family. I'm not saying he's gonna take his family from ashy to classy. But here's my thing. Go ahead. Go ahead. These kids should go ahead and find the right to move frequently whenever they find fit for the name, image, and likeness. Get mad about it. I don't care. Y'all don't fuss. NCAA don't fuss and fight when these coaches, athletic directors up and leave at the drop of a hat for the bigger money. Let me ask y'all this. When's the last time you tuned into a college football game because of who was coaching? Yeah, I figured as much because I don't watch college football. But man, I gotta see this goddamn Nick motherfucking Saban. Hell no. I'm watching the game because I want to see if Alabama Roll Tide gonna roll on the LSU or Georgia or Tennessee. I ain't worried about motherfucking Nick Saban. These players are the commodity. They are the reason why people fill up them stadiums, pay all that money to go to the games. They pay for parking, pay for concessions, pay for memorabilia. All that money is generated just as much as a damn NFL pro team. Because NFL's making billions of dollars per year. Guess who's right behind them? Is college football right there. They might not be making billions of dollars like NFL, but trust me, they making billions. They might not be making $16 billion a year, but they ain't fall. NBA might be sandwiched in between college football and football, or vice versa. Somebody check me on those stats, but hey, college football making money. So if they sitting there and go try to cheat the kids, come on now. I mean, you gotta have that same energy for these coaches, ADs, and front of, and administrative people. Have that same energy. But I ain't got no problem with Jaden Rashada asking for his release. I ain't got no issue with it. But I hear the old heads now, like Nick Saban and damn Dabo Sweeney. Well, if all the commitment to the school is based on the name, image, and likeness, there, then hell, that's professional sports at its best. It's almost like signing them to a contract. Okay. Get hip to the game. You want to keep him? You want to keep the recruit? Better make sure his NIL is right. Because we are in the time now, baby. We are in the time that these players are starting to realize their own power and that they hold the leverage. Players will always hold the leverage. It's up to them to figure out that they do have the leverage. It's up for the players to figure out what to do with the leverage. It's up to the players to look out for themselves. These colleges, universities, these pro teams are in the business of making money. And you players got to start smarting up. And it starts, and guess what? Starts in high school. Starts in high school. Starts when they're a freshman in high school now. It starts when they're in middle school. I do know that some of these universities are recruiting these kids in the 8th grade. 7th and 8th grade. Make sure, hey, Scout. I want you to watch Jaden Rashada for the rest of his life. I'm like, well, what you mean? No, he's a 7th grader. Yeah, okay. I need you to keep tabs on him from 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade, and I need you to deliver him to my campus on signing day so he can sign his letter of intent. Y'all do know this shit's business for real. It's just business for real. Big business. $1 billion business. And I'm glad that these players are starting to make the moves. Now, here's the question. Will Florida let him out of his letter of intent? I hope they do. Because I hope they realize that, damn it, this is business. Business. That's what it is now. Everybody making money. Jimmy over there making money. Jaden over there making money. Daquan and Rayshawn making money. Coaches making money. AD making money. University making money. State making money. Everybody making money. But damn it, congratulations to the players for starting to get smart about the situation. And hopefully they let that man go. Release his contract of intent. Release it. So let's sit here and think. If you was in those shoes, how would you handle the situation? Me, I'd have been just like Jaden. We're in 2023. It's the time and the era of making money. And baby, I need my money on time. All right, y'all. That's the show. Y'all know what it is. Man, time flies. Hour flies by when you're having fun, don't it, y'all? Sure do. But y'all know the deal. Hey, going over to all these social media Posted on the bottom of the screen. You see it. I.O.W. Sports Network on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So going over to all three of those social media platforms at I.O.W. Sports Network. Show us some love and support there. And of course, I.O.W. Sports 1 on Twitter. And I want to give a shout out to Let's Talk Sports YouTube channel for letting myself and the I.O.W. Sports Network stream the Late Night Owl Show on the Let's Talk Sports YouTube channel. So all you viewers over there, please go show us some love on the YouTube channel, our I.O.W. Sports Network YouTube channel. And y'all know the deal. We're going to be back here tomorrow night. Thursday night. We're getting closer to divisional round playoffs, dog. Yes, sir. We'll discuss that pretty much all day because y'all do know we got the 4 p.m. Eastern Standard I.O.W. Sports Thursday show. And of course, like I said, we'll be back here tomorrow night with your boy Wildcard Mar. And hey, we're going to keep talking sports tomorrow night. Hey, man, it's been real. Peace and love.
Silent Hill TD, yes. Hitchhikers. Yeah, smoking so much dope, I'm seeing traces. Visual lasers, load across the scene is dangerous, aggressive like behavior. Couple monsters for my neighbors, resisting human nature. Persistently getting greater, blood chase, leather terminated. Fire up the green, I need it, increase the dopamine. Feel better.